Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to another special event for the new expansion of Hearthstone Rastakhan's Rumble. The solo adventure is now available, so let's hop into it. I guess I can just click the button right now and it will jump into this area.
Sound the drums. It is time to rumble!
Now, it doesn't strike me as this is going to be like the Boomsday Project Puzzle Labs quest where there's just a considerably large amount of puzzles you have to do. I think this is going to be something closer to an arena run. You choose your team, lead Ricard the Colossal against combat against the most powerful trolls of all time. So yeah, it feels more like an arena run, maybe something closer to the monster hunts and the dungeon runs of previous expansions. So this probably won't be too long. It just probably will be difficult. Also, there doesn't seem like there's a final challenge or anything. So it seems like you just do this and then you're done, unless you have to do it like with each character class and do it 9 times like Knights of the Frozen Throne required you to do. Which that might be the case. Let's hop in and find out.
So you want to compete. The winner take all. The loser finished.
So this expansion hasn't really had any story built around it. Card games really don't need that much story in the first place. So this is, but we will get, I guess, a little bit of lore. Of course, if I played World of Warcraft, I probably would know a lot more about these characters and such. Alright. Shrines start the game in play. Shrines are very powerful and go dormant instead of dying. Okay, so we've got this new concept of shrines, which has nothing to do with any of the cards that came out in the expansion. This expansion came at the wrong time, frankly, in the middle of December, and just a little too early, it felt like, compared to the last expansion. I don't feel like we need 3 or 4 expansions a year. I think we can get away with 2 just fine, and particularly if you schedule it so it's not happening in the middle of summer and in the middle of the end of the year. Better times can be found for releases of video games. Yeah, no real explanation.
The source of your power. It begins the game in play.
Okay, so I didn't even understand what that meant until he said it a second time. So it means it will be on the field when you start. After you cast a spell, cast it again on the same target with a, this is a Pirate's Mark card. So these are cards that are probably way too powerful to have been actually added to the expansion. After a hero takes damage, deal 5 damage to an enemy hero. For a paladin, that feels like that would be kind of hard. Or we could play Shaman and just make our spells cost 2 less. So, do I get anything else that I have to pick for cards, or am I just gonna be handed a deck? Let's start with Paladin and see how this works. So,
8 other trolls stand between you and glory.
okay, so this is exactly like the previous Monster Hunt and Wild Hunt quest. We're just giving cards. I assume we'll get items and cards later. Let's see. After a hero takes damage, deal 5 damage to the enemy hero. Deal 5 damage to your hero. Deal 5 damage to your hero. Restore 4 health, draw a card. Deal 3 damage randomly. Restore 4 health to your hero, gain 2 attack. At the end of your turn, restore 3 to your hero. Cost 0 if you're healed. Lifesteal. Heal when you attack. Alright, so I know how this deck is going to work. And we're going to take on this first guy, Hex Lord, what is that? Malacross, with just a Fire Blast in general. So this might be easy, this might be hard, frankly. Like, it really is just going to come down to, will I get lucky? But I don't see anything here that really seems to indicate or imply I would need to do this with each of the different hero classes, like all 9 of them. So if I can get it done with Paladin, that'll be it. I'll probably never play this again unless there's a daily quest telling me to play this, which they have daily quests for doing the Monster Hunt and the Dungeon Run quests. I assume some of those daily quests will go away when those expansions go in the wild. That's a lot of setup just to jump into the game. Now we're just playing straight Hearthstone. Unlike my streams where I'm talking about video game news every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'll actually be paying 100% attention. So there's a slight improvement here on what I can do or how well I can play.
The shrine to your loa gives you great power. Protect it.
So there's a couple of questions here. Like, this revives in 3 turns after dying. Enemies must attack this minion because it has taunt. I kind of assume we can't silence, or we won't be given any silence cards. So the first thing I'm going to do is this. Yeah, oh yeah, they're starting with lower health too, and so am I, so literally I just play this next turn and I win. That's easy. Let's start with this to see what it sounds like.
I salute you. I can't hear you.
And almost certainly all these enemies will just say the same thing each time.
Hey, such skill. Glad you enjoyed the show. Thank you. It's all for the crowd. Oh, incredible. Yes, I am impressive, I know.
So this kind of feels more like a fake wrestling thing than actual fights.
Oh, a mistake. Let's take it from the top. You're never gonna see this coming. The crowd loves a little drama.
There we go. What class is this guy even playing? Hunter? Because I don't recognize any of these characters. It's frankly impossible. So I can just immediately bypass this guy. I imagine fighting this guy with a different kind of character would be different levels of difficulty, but the first one of 8 is supposed to be not that
With every
hard.
victory in the arena, more join your cause. Choose your rewards.
So yeah, same as Monster Hunt and Dungeon Runs, we pick people. And so there's a team building set. Convert all but one of your health into armor. See, I never really understood what this card was for. And I still don't think it would work with my shrine. Maybe it would do like 1 damage to me. Shuffle corrupted blood into each player's deck. I did see somebody play this, so I kinda understand what this is for, but I still really wouldn't be able to tell you how you could use this card with this card to do something crazy. Clearly this is the solution, self-sacrifice. Just a bunch more of those guys.
As you grow in strength, so do your enemies. Put on a good show,
So now I'm at 25 and this one's at 20. War Druid Loti has the shapeshift ability. Oh yeah, the last guy had the mage ability, so maybe he was playing mage cards, I don't know. This one has the druid ability, so maybe they'll play druid cards. +1 attack, +1 armor. No special abilities so far. And I'm playing the paladin class, so my hero ability is just summoning a 1/1 paladin.
Live wild or die lost.
It's time to shine.
Okay, let's go ahead and I think I need to re-roll all 3 of these because I'd like something on the first turn to do. Not that that's super important, but it's nice.
Remember, the power is in the shrines. Protect yours. Destroy your foes.
At the end of your turn, gain attack equal to your hero's attack. Okay. So if this one can power up her hero with a major amount of attack, this one would get a bunch of attack too. Well, I don't have anything I can really do right now, so... So +2 attack means this is a +2. And that means I think this is gonna power up even more. Let's see.
Reporting for duty.
So I think if she got even 1 more attack, this wouldn't become a 1, it would become a 3. So I'm actually gonna have to take out this character.
When your shrine is broken, its power no longer protects you.
Okay.
The first wish is free.
Who needs water?
So yeah, I don't know what I can particularly do here.
For God's glory.
Your shrine will come back in time, if you survive that long.
4 health, 2 attack to take some damage. Not now, that wouldn't be a good move. Now, playing this really isn't a good move either. So, let's do this. We attack here, we attack this. That lets me play this for free. And then leave these 2 in the hopes that somebody will attack one of these and not just attack my face.
Unleash the beast.
You can't even hover over it while it's dormant to see what it says. Alright. 5 damage, randomly split. The hope here is that it hits my own face multiple times. Or I play this and then it does damage to my face and ensures this one's dead. Or I play this. See, well, right now I kinda don't have any heals. Like, I could win if this just hits me 3 times. 1, 2.
Yes, yes! Defeat an enemy's shrine to disable their power. Now, finish this.
Crystallize.
Job done.
So, not quite there, but we'll get this. If I'd gotten 1 more, I would have won. Actually, I've won. Wow. So apparently the AI is not not super aware of how the system works. Sounds like that victory sound effect might have changed a little bit.
In the arena, no one fights alone. Choose an ally for your side.
Allies, I guess it's just special cards, more crazy cards they couldn't actually put in the expansion. This minion can only take 1 damage at a time. All characters, after a character is here, destroy a random enemy minion. Whenever this minion takes damage, your hero takes it instead. Would I need this? Or would I prefer this? This kind of doubles the chances when I play anything else. I'll take this. This is an insane system I'm designing, but by taking damage to help myself. But it's working. This is a self-sacrifice deck. I've seen this guy, so I think there actually is a legendary card based off of him. Zulian. Let's see. Deal 2 damage to the enemy hero. This is just a variant of the hunter class. Yeah, I think he is a hunter replacement card. Or something. So far so good. This may be a pretty simple, short and sweet solo adventure. That's fine. We don't inherently need to spend the hundreds upon hundreds of hours I spent on the other expansion. The Boomsday Labs expansion was quite the nightmare, just because overkill your cards. Your minions have overkill, your cards in your hand get 1 less expensive. Ooh. So that means this is just going to happen over and over again. It's more logical right now for me to play this weapon and then play this next turn, because there'll be fewer cards and it more likely to hit my own guy. Yeah, this shrine is going to reduce the cost of cards, I think, really, really fast. So, if I do 3, yeah, which is what I'm on, just 3 straight this way, that would have been nice. Alright, meanwhile, I kind of want to just hold on to this attack so I can attack something with an attack themselves. That way I can take damage and do 5 damage instead of doing 2 damage. So restore 4 health, draw a card, and then play this.
Try crystal.
Do that. So I only need 2 more hits. I don't know if I lucked out here or if Paladin is just the way to play. You know, I may have to play a second time just to realize what's going on here. There's 4 here, plus that is 6, plus that is plus this would be 9. I'd be 1 short. I restore 4 and give myself 2 attack. I guess I want to do this. I'll just be 1 short. Or 3 short because I'm not going to use this attack. So that that was lowered in cost. I don't think any of the other cards he's played were lowered in cost up until this point. And I could play this, but there's kind of no reason. Like, I can do this for no reason. I can do this for no reason, and I can just attack here, or I could attack there. But I could have attacked the face. I could have attacked any of these minions. Many options to victory there. The problem with these expansions, as they've been before, though, is they start off somewhat easy and then they get really hard at the end, and then if morale of the player declines, you'll end up causing yourself to have a lot of frustration. Your healing is doubled. Convert all 1 health. Cost 1 less for each mana you've spent on spells. I think I would have been spending a lot on spells. I don't think there's really anything as far as the amalgams that makes any sense. Although this is a pretty decent card. So we have to pick something here that doesn't really seem to build into any of our strategies up until this point, except for maybe this. Like, I don't know why I would need this one. I guess this is the best one to take, though. Now it's Princess Talaniji, and she's a priest class healing. She's got 40 health and I have 35 health, so it's going to start getting a little bit more difficult. See, we may run into something where we barely have like 50 health and the opponent has like 80 health. Alright. Not ready for any of these cards yet. It's pretty much the same strategy over and over again. Healing enemies damages them instead. Okay. So now she can damage me. I can't play anything this turn. Although, like, there's kind of nothing you can do.
I wield a dark gift. Where is your power now?
Wait a minute. Why did that not hurt this guy? That seems completely unfair. There. That does not seem right at all. It should have put this one in stasis also. I have no idea. It seems like they straight up cheated there. And yeah, there's probably some lines of dialogue we're missing.
Would that we had met on better terms.
Let's see. I could probably save myself some frustration and just do this.
To battle.
Save this for later.
I'll fix you up.
This dark power flows through me.
Override adds the healing spells to your hand. Ew. Healing enemies damages them instead. Oh. So it's only enemies that count. Alright, well. Let's do this. And Divine Shield Lifesteal.
The light bends.
Healing doubled.
My shrine.
Return a minion to full health, instead returns it to 0 health. Let's see. To end of the turn, return 6 health. And
Shatter.
let's go ahead and get rid of this guy.
It's playtime. Reporting for duty.
This isn't gonna work amazingly great,
How many fingers do you see?
but once this guy comes back,
In the light's name.
let's see. Charge lifesteal. Who would I want to kill?
The battle.
Kill that one first. And do I want to play this right now? Not really. So instead, let's do this. And this.
Reporting for duty.
As you desire.
Get rid of that one. And we will. Do this one or this one? Or this one. Let's do that one.
Job's done.
Ooh, this guy's gonna get more buffed the more I heal. I need to kill this guy.
Just a pinch of vigor.
Okay. So, it'd be nice if I could kill something. Can I kill something?
As you desire.
I can kill that if I do this.
You got
And do this. So now I just need this to hit 4 times. Here. And it didn't. Didn't hit once.
Gotta fall back.
I don't think I can ever play this card, honestly. Let's see, convert all your health, but 1 to cures armor. Not even sure what I need to do here. I play this, it's just going to randomly. I guess I have to just hope. I'm just gonna hope it kills this guy.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, I guess that's all I can do. This may be where we lose. Healing enemies damages them instead. So what if he was to play like Tree of Life that sets each player's health equal to 30? Would that count? Well, it was... Oops. I clicked in it. apparently decided to skip.
My family paid a price for this power.
Was a little hopeful that we would get it done on the first try. Let's try again. I don't know how many of these I'm willing to do until I'm just gonna give up and end the stream though, because like honestly if we spend 3 or 4 hours trying this and they still don't get anywhere, that's gonna be kind of ridiculous. Whenever you freeze a character, put a frost fire in your hand. Whenever you gain armor, refresh your mana crystals. Healing enemies damages them instead. Hey, we were defeated by this, so let's just try this. We'll play a priest. I suppose these solo adventures that come out about a week or 2 after the expansion are supposed to tide you over and give you something to do while you're working on since you've probably already done a little bit of ranked and a little bit of arena. Let's see. The damage to this minion. I don't know why I would specifically want to do that. Let's see, restore 5 health.
Job's done.
And he plays Defile. And restore 2 health. And this one's gonna damage himself, which that doesn't really do anything. And just heal this guy. So the first one was pretty easy. Yeah, I guess it is about the 4th, 5th, or 6th point that they start getting really hard. You can use your hero power twice a turn, add a random spell every time you use your hero power, summon a random legendary minion, or what else? Well, this might be useful of a card later on. I don't think so right now. This makes a lot more sense. Just need to kind of rush through all these and see.
Versus Hooktusk.
Captain Hooktusk.
Fight fair. This time, promise.
It's time to shine.
Let's see. I'm gonna just kind of hold on to what I have. She's a rogue class. Restore 3 to a target if the target is still damaged. Summon a Light Warden. What is this? Your other minions have stealth, death rattle. Give your minions +2 attack. Alright.
In the light's name.
So let's get rid of that for the first 3 turns. That way, anything they summon.
After some time, the enemy shrine returns. Plan ahead or fall behind.
Let's see.
Face the light.
Job done.
I probably should have attacked this guy because he's probably gonna attack this guy now. Interesting choice. 3 damage. But I can use my hero ability.
Face the light.
Let's see. when I do this, does that trigger that? No, it doesn't.
I'll take you down with me.
Let me help.
So I am gonna have to actually heal something at some point.
Ah, we are back in the game, boys.
Let's see. What do we want to do? This and this, I guess.
For ranks.
It was just a distraction, anyways. It's time for an ambush.
Bring your last. Of us, G2kers.
Ah, my trusty crew. Watch out for that one. No shrine is too sacred to defile.
I better play defensive.
So now I have all these heal cards that don't do anything for me.
You concede, and I'll let you live.
Do I want to kill these guys or do I want to just do some attack? I should be able to do 7 damage next turn, whenever this is back. Hero is immune this turn. Okay. What do we want to do? 3 and 2 would probably get me back. Let's heal ourselves so we inspire and get a new card. Destroy one with 5 or more, that's helpful. And attack here. Attack there. Yeah, and I think we've got it. Should be able to just play this and win. Well, I really shouldn't be struggling at this point yet either. The thing about these kind of challenges is you are usually just focusing on one strategy, when a more balanced, like ranked deck build would have 2 strategies, 3 strategies in it, just in case somebody found a way to ruin your main strategy. So you steal 2 cards from your opponent's deck. I don't know if that's that helpful. The spells cost 2 less. Restore all minions to full health. I'll take that. That's going to be the best one. Destroy friendly minion, summon 2 copies of it. You probably can't do that to the shrine. Deal 4 damage to a minion if it kills it, add a copy to your hand. If you're casting a spell on this minion, resummon it. Destroy something with 3. See, yeah, I'll take these spells even though they have kind of nothing to do with the main strategy. Next we're taking on a warrior class character.
Ricard versus Voon. I'll be a walking mud pit. I can do this.
You can see there's a flaw here in how Hearthstone, Activision Blizzard has decided to portray their own expansion, because like we have no explanation right now as to what we're getting if we beat all 8. It just tells us to do it, and we're just expected to blindly follow. It's like, we're probably getting some kind of card or hero replacement character face, but the face replacements are not interesting to me at all. If we get a card, that would be interesting. It would have to be some very specific, very powerful card that they wanted everybody to have a good chance of getting, even if they didn't buy a bunch of packs. Alright, let's see. Summon dragons reduces the cost of dragons. Nice. I'm gonna do this.
In the light's name.
And then that's all I can do.
I have arrived!
Okay. So that strategy didn't work as well as I would have liked. Let's go ahead and hit this guy in the face. I probably should have saved that card for a later point. Do I have any other choice? Well, I can play this guy for kind of no reason, just so I can do this. And if it's necessary, I could kill this this turn, but I will wait. We'll wait to see what happens. If he can play a dragon on the third turn, I would have been a little surprised. Alright. This.
Ooh, you're strong. I'm stronger. Your turn to bleed.
There we go. Shuffle all minions into your opponent's deck. I don't know if that was really a wise move.
Let's negotiate. You can see.
I need more cards. Let's do that. That.
A new acquisition.
Destroy a minion, restore 3 health.
Had your chance.
Decent chance we'll win next turn.
I'll beat you like a drum. Wings of fury. Try to break me.
Alright. Restore all minions to full health. Let's see. Could destroy this minion or this minion. Or I could restore all minions to full health. Let's start with this move because this will give me another card and give me another choice. Yep. And do that.
It is not yet your time.
That's a showstopper. Your turn to bleed.
Down to 5. Still a chance that I would not win on the next turn.
Dragon. Ha! Dragon. Upstage. Ah, that's bad.
Not really, don't need it at this point. Just attack. We won't get fancy, we'll just attack and win. So now we could have Inspire to give us more cards. replace your hero power with a better one is probably very useful. And yeah, I'm gonna take that. Although it would be nicer if we could play something that was just... There's a couple of cards that would improve your starting hero power if you had all odds or evens, but I don't think you're going to be given that opportunity. So this is the best option they're going to get. I think you probably start with both odds and evens cards. So we're back up to 4 of 8. And I believe this was the same guy that challenged us before. There's probably 2 or 3 different types of enemies for each level or couple of levels. That's how it has worked in the past. In fact, I'm fairly certain that in the dungeon runs and monster hunts, I have actually like not even seen all the enemies. I wouldn't be surprised at all if that was the case. I'm gonna hold on to this card, but not use it so early. I'm gonna try to hold it till like the 4th or 5th turn. What does this one do? Your minions have overkill cards in your hands, cost 1 less. Yes.
I'll take you down with me.
So I think the shrine probably needs to get killed quicker than some of the other ones. Alright, see, this one will restore 3 health, so next turn I'll use this on that. So, do this. That messes up any idea.
You're past your prime, Zul'jin.
And then we'll do this.
Breathe your last.
Let me help.
Or I could have healed this guy actually. We'll see what happens next turn. So heal this character.
Face the light.
Let me help.
Breathe your last.
Next turn this one will come back. And playing a strategy around something like this over and over again definitely shows that being so single-minded can be a detriment. Let's see. I could heal this one up for 1, do damage, and then not kill that guy. Or I could do this, or I can play this.
I enjoy raiding your last.
Let me help.
So by adding Inspire cards, healing isn't the only thing that matters. Okay. Let's play this.
It's not yet your time.
You're gonna pay. You're all gonna pay. Your last. High tide.
Yeah, I think we're in a good position. Let's see. Destroy a minion with 3 or less attack. I can heal this guy. I can play this guy, or I can destroy this guy. I don't think it makes much sense to worry about this guy, so we'll just do that. 5-31, we seem to be in a good position to win. And there we go.
Not dead yet.
Still a lot of opportunity to screw up here. We have 4, what I assume will be increasingly difficult enemies that we'll be fighting. We could take this again, or we could have this character that would add a bunch of healing spells to our hands. I think I'll take this just to be a little varied. Hopefully that's not a mistake. After you cast a spell on another friendly minion, cast a copy on this one, change the health to attack. I don't think that's quite what I want. Let's see. How many Death Rattle cards do I have now that we are at 22 cards and 40 health? Summon your Death Rattle minions that died this game. That would be not that many. So I guess I have to take this one, Inner Strength, even though it kinda has nothing to do with what we're doing. Alright, now we have the Druid character. Seems like they go in different orders. But I so far haven't seen a second Druid character or a second Mage character or anything like that. So we're fighting 8 characters. It seems like we probably won't fight ourselves, so we're fighting one of each of the other hero classes. Don't want this, don't want this, don't want this. Not to start with. So yeah, this doesn't feel like this is going to have too much replayability to it, replay value, which I'm kind of fine with. After you summon a minion, you give it +1/+1. Well, okay, we'll start there.
Animals, you don't got the discipline.
Dance with me.
Spell damage, I guess I could do that next turn. Or maybe I could put it on my shrine. Hey, that'd be interesting. Hey, can I put this on my shrine? Apparently, yes I can. Interesting. And restore 3 health.
Job's done.
So when this guy goes dormant, I assume he kind of keeps everything?
Nature adapts. Primal instincts are immortal.
This will be interesting.
You hate what you cannot understand.
And don't even need to heal, so I'll just leave that alone.
A win-win.
Let's see. might as well play something, so I'll play this legendary because I actually want to hold on to this card longer. And I think it's probably a smart trade-off to do this. It's playing a lot of cards. Okay, play this to get a random spell. What does this one do? Spend all your mana, summon a random minion that costs that much, or do this.
May my ancestors watch over me.
You had your chance.
I could summon a one mana character. It might turn out to be a white swan. Probably wouldn't.
Will crush you.
So this is the first time that his shrine has successfully beefed anybody.
Once empty speaks for the dead.
Okay, 7. Or shuffle minions into the opponent's field. Or draw a card. Five. Do I want another 5 character? Or do I want to play this guy? Let's do this.
Let's negotiate. You can see you had your chance.
Do that.
Not forget that. Broken like your spirit.
So, let's see. Shuffle minions. I don't see a reason why I'd want to do this. Give me 2 more cards. Heal myself. Heal my character here.
A new acquisition. A new acquisition.
There you go. Draw a card. Gain some armor.
Someone call for the doctor.
Okay. And commanding shout. And
Had your chance.
we'll just take this guy out.
Had your chance.
Nice. See, I kind of don't want both of these dormant if I was going to play this. Shuffle all minions into your opponent's deck. Choose a mini, shuffle it into your deck. You can do that. Or you can play this. Alright, what do we want to do? Get rid of these guys, or summon the 10, or play Doom. Let's try this. Let's just see what happens.
Don't be bouncing them shrines around. They will never go away.
The circle of life.
Let's see. Do I need a 3-cost minion? Do I need a 1-cost minion? Probably not.
Join the pack.
I probably want to save Doom. Charge can't attack the hero this turn. Sure. We'll use your own guy against you. And heal ourselves up. Ah, I should have probably healed this guy. He should be fine. I'm not doing a lot of damage to the enemy right now, but that should be fine. I guess if I summon a level 10, it might have like a lot of health. Shuffle a corrupted blood in each player's deck. Ooh, well that's gonna be bad for me. It's gonna be a bad outcome for me. Draw a beast, double its health. Right. Restore all minions to their full health.
Not yet your time.
Yeah, I could have played this first. This and this. When this went dormant, it did lose its modification, though. So it doesn't have spell damage plus 1 and extra attack. Let's see, is there anything I can do that will play Doom, or I can heal. Right, restore 5 health here. Start with that. Play this.
This is no place for mortals.
And do that, I guess.
High time.
Do that.
Time's up.
That. And that. Summon a beast from his hand. He's just gonna apparently get a beast. That's kind of all I can do.
Join the pack.
Apparently he didn't have any beasts in his hand. Alright, so what do I want to do now? I take 3 damage for the corrupted blood, and it puts 2 corrupted blood in here, which, like, if I was to destroy these guys, that's gonna be a big problem. So all I can do is hope this and this works as well.
I'm on fire. Time's up. Breathe your last.
I could have done 1 more damage by making this have more attack. If he draws a corrupted blood, he'll do 3 damage. This guy still doesn't have any beasts in his hand. I've got this, but this has been a considerably longer game. See, so now there's like 3 corrupted blood in my hand, in my deck. Alright, well, we don't have to do anything fancy, we can just do that. Playing this would have been the worst mistake. Theoretically, if you can eliminate all the cards from someone's deck, except for corrupted blood, you'll get in an infinite loop. I've seen people do it. It's not particularly easy though. Healing, 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 obviously the right move. So let's take that. We're on 6 of 8, so there's still a lot of room here to screw up and lose. I really want to get to the final boss just to see who it is and make sure it's not something particularly special. I imagine it isn't. The only thing I could think is maybe you end up fighting yourself, which would be slightly interesting, but that's kind of it. Let's see. We can play this. Here, we can play this. We'll re-roll this. Let's see. Your next hero power this turn costs 0. Alright. Before we do anything, whenever you freeze a character, put a frost fire in your hand. I have no idea what a frost fire is. This is the mage class. I imagine he's not going to freeze anybody too early in the game though. And here we have a hero replacement to make it better. And then double it, so we've got a whole strategy here. It's a 0, deal 1 damage. Alright. So now I know what it is. Let's see. And this one just has like a battle cry. So we can ignore that. We do need to get this guy down by 3 points. So what can I do? Let's see. If I do this and then this, and then that. That worked pretty well. This is probably not what I want to play right now, though, so I'm gonna play this and this. Alright, restore 3, restore everything to full health. Let's see. This I think is the right move. That. And that. In return.
Ready for the second act?
So now he's got a bunch of 0 mana spells that can empower this character. Had I known that this was going to be the strategy he was going to go for, I would have considered some other moves. Alright, so what do I need to do? I need to kill this guy. Is what I need to do. Just get him off the field. Not exactly what I was hoping to have happen, but okay. Oh, now I lost my you can use your hero powers twice ability. I was hoping to use that with this card next turn. Let's see. Well,
I enjoy raiding.
do that. So he doesn't even really need cards. He can just... Well, the good thing is my strategy is still somewhat useful as long as he can't kill this one terribly successfully. Let's see.
Welcome to the Grand Tournament, champion. He's probably going to start running out of free spell cards, though. Alright. So, can we play this? We can play this and this, but not this too, unfortunately. So this lets me kill that. This lets me kill that. I can't really play this, so I'm going to go ahead and heal that. And I'm gonna go ahead and heal this. And what else do we want to do? Just smack the face. Spell damage +5. That's a problem. Or it would be normally. I guess it's not going to be a problem this time. Because I can just play this here.
You can see.
kill this guy, inspire
A new acquisition.
inspire this guy.
High tide.
We'll beat them at their own game with a freeze trap. There we go. I think we may have whittled down his strategy enough. Like he's having to use these freeze spells to without getting his extra things. Let's see, restore. I could heal my own guy there. Probably don't need to. Let's see, start by killing this guy.
A new acquisition.
Deal 1 damage, give it plus. Let's see. What am I trying to do?
This is no place for mortals.
And what else? Overkill. Add 3 spell cards.
Job done.
Alright. I think that works. And this will work against that guy.
Watch carefully now.
So yeah. Inner fire. Do that. And do that.
A new acquisition.
I think we've got this. 8 damage to a minion, sure, why not?
What will our hero do?
Down with me.
That, and that. There we go. Everything seems to be like it's working. Of course, I have no cards, so if he could freeze everything and kind of clear the board, like I probably would struggle a little bit at that point. So much of this is just straight up focus on this shuffle all minions. Yeah, I don't think I need to do that. I'll just do that.
A new acquisition.
Destroy a minion and a mana crystal. Not really necessary to do that, but whatever. Shrine for the victory. There we go.
Your shrine grows in power. You're
Okay.
gonna need it.
So, your shrine revives in 2 turns instead of 3. Your shrine has spells cost 1 less. I have a lot of spells, I think, though, that are either 1 or less already. I don't see any use for that. Start the game with a copy of your shrine. Let's see. Would that be helpful at all on the shrine we have? Healing enemies damages them instead. I don't think this card would be useful. This card would definitely be the one to pick, I think. We have only a couple more. Spells cost 1 less. Not really necessary. Restoring more health. That's what we need. Double the attack and healing of your hero power. Interesting. So do I want to go more into this route that would be more of an inspired route, or do I want to go in more of the healing route? I think the healing route is slightly better than the inspired route, so for those cards. Challenge 7 of 8. We're taking on the paladin. We're playing as the priest. So this will be interesting. We played as the paladin the first game.
Ricard versus the call. You face the king of the ring. I'll be taking it all the way.
So, you know, this actually is like probably the perfect card to play on the first turn. Just make my guy an 8/8. Although I guess if he dies, he loses that. Let's see. After a friendly minion survives damage, give it Divine Shield. That's who we're going against.
Reporting for duty.
Let's see. Survives damage, give it Divine Shield. Survives damage, I'm not sure anything would survive damage.
Dance with me.
Stand strong.
Ooh. Well, that survived damage. Okay. So I'm gonna have to be careful about that, because I just gave it Divine Shield. Let's see.
I'll match you move for move, Fecal. You're done.
There we go. So we'll want to try and use these two to keep this guy dead. And he's just helping me. He's down to 30 to 50 already. Let's see. Destroy minion to full health. What? Wow, that was a slow reaction. I was like, wait a minute, that should have killed him. Seems like maybe the servers are a little bit overloaded on Activision Blizzard's side. Right. Now I play this. Otherwise this guy's gonna potentially cause me trouble. But before I play this, I can play this. And then we can do that.
Yet your time.
Below 10, haven't taken a single damage.
A second wind belongs to the fight. Even the spirits be feeling that blow. I ain't throwing in the towel yet.
Okay. How do we want to take out this guy now? There's kind of nothing here. There's kind of nothing here. I could do 6 and 9, and then there'd be nothing to that. Let's see. Who do we want to keep alive? Maybe this one.
Time's up.
let's see. What do we want to do now? We have 3. We have 3 here. We have 3 here, I guess. So we do this and that. We attack here. Could attack with this, or could just attack with that. Now, he certainly helped me quite a bit with that strategy, so I feel a little lucky that I won on that one. And probably, if I was to come back and try and do this a second time, it would take many attempts. Here we go. Double your health would be an interesting idea, but probably not worth it right now. I'm gonna go with the Inspire. Try to keep it a little bit balanced. Doubling my healing power would be kind of amazing.
The arena is on its feet. It is the final rumble.
So we're fighting Zentimo, the creepy swamp shaman packing some bad voodoo. So he's just a shaman style character. It doesn't seem like there's anything special about him. We'll see if he says anything when we load into the game. Yes, this really just kind of feels like it's a tournament with some crazy cards.
I am a champion.
I kind of don't want to play this early. I'm kind of fine with holding on to that card though. So we'll trade the other 2. Battle cries trigger 2 additional times. Ooh. Well, without knowing what the battle cries are, let's just get rid of that to start off with.
Cry.
So apparently that wasn't even true. So that legendary card didn't work. Alright. I'm gonna hold on to these until we can double my healing ability. It's 80 to 55, so I am gonna have to do a decent amount of damage.
Again.
So this guy's gonna deal random damage. Let's see. It would have done one more if there was a minion on the field. Do I want to play this now? No, because it won't kill anything. And can't really do anything here. So I'm just gonna end the turn without playing at all.
Golems are a girl's best friend.
Oh, is he playing Jade Golem too? Oh yes he is, look at that, Jade Golem. Oh, this is gonna be a nightmare. Total and complete nightmare.
Yes, your time.
Total and complete nightmare. Just gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait till next turn.
Warriors, come out to play.
Alright. here.
Reactor core online.
Your healing power doubles. Oh man, I screwed that up. Alright, well we can still do this.
Someone call for the doctor.
Time's up.
Not gonna happen.
I challenge you.
Let's see. I can restore 5 later. I can heal this. And let's see.
Dance with me.
Failsafe malfunction.
Time's up.
Just need to keep things off the field, I guess. I'm running low on cards. I need the cards that summon some more spell cards for me.
Shut it down.
Oh man, I've probably screwed up here. I don't know how I'm gonna win this.
I enjoy raiding.
Let's see. Just have to constantly keep this off the field until I can wear out his cards. We're moving fast, but we're moving in the wrong direction.
We must cleanse the sun well.
Let's see. You might run out of cards, but I'm gonna have to survive, and that's the problem. This was always going to be an issue with playing a strategy like this. Let's see. I could heal this to a 3 and really not do any damage. I could heal this to a 5 and kill this one or anything else. Let's see. With Death Rattle, summon a 5/5 skeleton for my opponent. Kinda need to hold on to this though. So, this. Let's see. This and an end of turn. Okay, let's do this now. Okay, well, I guess that might work here. We can use our next turn to eliminate some of these other people on the field.
My jaws that bite, my claws that tear.
Shudder walk. Is there possibly anything that Shudderwalk could do here that would be helpful to me? Or am I just like, he's probably not doing anything else in the Shudderwalk class, so
I enjoy raiding.
let's see. We can heal ourselves. We can get rid of this guy. Shudderwalk did not do its activation 3 times. I've got good cards here if I can draw them. I need a Yu-Gi-Oh! Heart of the Cards moment. Give me the card that restores everything to... Alright, shuffle minions into your opponent's deck. That'll do something.
Job's done.
Kragwa, still not quite what I needed.
This is no place for mortals.
More.
You know what I really need is Doom. I don't know if I have Doom. I don't think I do. I think that was the previous game. Yeah, unfortunately, so many of these solo adventures really do just boil down to this, though. It's just, yeah, this happens. It's not really your fault. It's just the way it goes.
Just a pinch of it.
Oh, where's the hero? My hero. The hero disappeared. Is that because he played this card? Or what? No? The game is just literally glitched. Okay. I'm assuming the game has literally glitched at this point. Should have won! The hero is gone. Let's see what happens when we do this. It's just not animating at all. Okay. What can I do to make myself survive here?
Job's done.
Nothing.
Behold my mighty intent.
see. And I'll let you live. A new acquisition.
I don't even know how much health he has. Can I do 1 damage to a minion?
I don't think I can do that.
Face the light.
I can't attack him! Oh my goodness, this is unfair! The game has screwed me! I can't... Like, none of these are that. I can't attack him, he's gone. He's literally gone.
I don't think I can do that.
This is bull! This is rage quit inducing bull. For all I know, he had 9 health left. And I can't attack the freaking guy. So what do? I go after this guy? I go after this guy? We might as well just go after this guy. But I mean, this is... I've lost. I've lost because I cannot freaking attack the hero. Well, on that BS, I think that's gonna be my video and my live stream for the solo expansion.
The fly always lands.
Like, I'm gonna play this off screen and just get it done. It doesn't seem like you're really even getting much of a reward. Let's see if we can figure out what the reward would be. Like, if we were to choose this thing, there would have been a reward chest here. But here, there's like no reward chest at all. So I don't know if there actually is a reward card at all. Let's see if we can type in the word reward and go into maybe crafting and include uncraftable cards. It would almost certainly have to be a neutral card. No, it doesn't. Reward's not going to be it, so it'd have to be a rumble card of some point. Some kind. And one would assume it's like a legendary if they were going to give us something. And yeah, I don't buy that. So let's look over here and see if maybe there's
I will serve.
Something over here that might be new.
I'm ready.
No, not that.
Oh, this is gonna be
Not
fun.
that. Not that, not that. So it must just be a card back then. Let's look at the card backs and see what it might be. So many of these card backs, so useless. Required for completing Extremis in heroic mode, not worth it. Blackrock Mountain for heroic mode. I don't think most new players could even do that. Explorers in heroic mode. Knight of Karazhan in heroic mode. Let's see. So you reach your ranked opponent will shudder knowing that they face a champion acquired by successfully completing a rumble run. So this is all you get for doing it. Like, everything else here is just other special promotion things. A lot of these you cannot even get anymore. It's a shame you can't use dust if you really wanted a card back. It's kind of a waste of people's hard drive space though too, for what little this is worth. Winter Veil 2018. So apparently that's the next one coming out. Going to an esports event. Or is this like acquired with a high level finish in an improved esports event, so only a very select few of people are ever going to have this card, and yet it's taking up everybody else's hard drive space by a tiny amount, but then again, this is also a cell phone game, so it's taking up some space there too. Well, that is the solo adventure mode. It seems like it's a little buggy, so before I try to play it again, I'm also gonna check to see if there might be a patch that comes out, because that was some total BS that just happened there. I probably would have still lost, and it is a great example of you may luck your way through or breeze your way through the first 7 fights, and then the 8th fight might turn out to be incredibly more difficult. They're not very power balanced, let's just face it. That's going to be it for this stream though. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos, because that helps me with YouTube and tells them that my videos are worth watching. Also, when you subscribe, click the notification bell, please. If you want a friend or follow me on things like Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Google+, Steam, or Bell.net, all of those links are down below. Those are good backup resources in case you don't get notifications from YouTube, which happens a lot. Also, if you want to support me, down below there's a link to Patreon, or you can just friend me on Steam and gift me a game off my wishlist. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.